This is how I prep and prime my eyes literally for any kind of eyeshadow look. Normally I grab a concealer over an eyeshadow primer, but I do love the MAC paint pots and I use them all the time. But this is the NARS Soft Matte Concealer. This is the shade Custard. I'm gonna line up underneath my brow bone. Go very old school. Think like 2016 makeup, but less carved out. Swipe all the way down. I'm using a flat brush. This is the Angie Holland Flashy 8505, one of my favorites from that collection. And then bring that down all the way on the eyelid. Make sure all the redness, any kind of discoloration, any visible veins are not showing, because this is how you get your eyeshadow to not only pop, especially if you're wearing a colored eyeshadow or something lighter, it'll also make any kind of eyeshadow more true to its tone. So if you're wearing like a bright pink, it's gonna be showing up nice and bright pink. A baby blue is gonna be a nice baby blue because it's going on top of basically like a primed wall. Prime your eyelids so they're nice and a blank canvas for your eyeshadow to go right on top. This is my N14 brush. I'm going to blend out the edges into the rest of my complexion so it's nice and seamless and you don't see any harsh lines. Very important, same brush, grab a loose setting powder. This is gonna be your best bet to prevent creasing or anything like that. This is the Makeup by Mario. Ooh, Surreal Skin Soft Blur Supplementing Powder. This is a really great setting powder. It is thin, it's lightweight, but you're gonna use this powder to lock in that concealer so it's nice and matte and completely set into place before you put your eyeshadow on top. So get it all over, get it up towards the brows. Don't leave any area wet. Dry it all down. Just like that. And while you're at it, add it to your T-zone because I'm looking a little too shiny. Next, grab a mid-tone brown or a mid-tone neutral. I love to shape and sculpt my eyes pre-eyeshadow with a bronzer. So whatever bronzer I'm loving at the time, it should be matte for this kind of look. So I'm gonna grab my N13 brush. This is a matte bronzer from YSL. It's the All Hours bronzer. And it's in the shade 02. And I'm gonna start in the outer corner, blend in circular motions, get it nice and blown out and really, really soft and diffuse. Then do windshield wiper motions going all the way across and really hitting the side of my nose with whatever's left over on the brush. This will give a soft sculpted effect to the inner part of your nose, just like that. Layer some more, blend it out towards the temple, giving you a lifted and sculpted look to your eyes. Same thing, hit the side of your nose, you can even bring it down. It is a powder bronzer, so you can use it to sculpt and to slightly define your nose. It's not contour because it's bronzer, but it's gonna define and add some definition. Circular motions, blend it out, get a lift going, just like that. Now don't forget about the bottom lash line. This is super important. Same bronzer. I'm gonna use the Angie Holland Flashy 8504 this time. Sweep into it, and you're going to run this on the bottom lash line, opening up your eye shape, making them look bigger. And this is exactly how I prime my eyes, my client's eyes, for the rest of the eyeshadow to go on top. So no matter what eyeshadow palette I'm using, what tones I'm using, typically speaking, unless it's a cool tone eye makeup look, because this is a warm bronzer. But this is exactly step by step how I do eye makeup and how I prime my eyes for the rest of my eyeshadow to go on top. Let me know in the comments if you try this technique and if it helps you out.